Hey guys, and welcome back to Flurt. I hope that you're having a really good start to your week. And this week I am going to be sharing my unpopular opinion on the app Yik Yak. So Yik Yak is the latest trending app as far as social media goes. It's basically like an anonymous Twitter where you can post things and no one really knows who it is. It's this little app right here that has a bison type ordeal on it, and when you open it, it looks like this. You can see there's people's yaks, and you can scroll down and read them. Basically, it picks up the surrounding area that you're in, and that's where you get your yaks from. So if you're in certain parts of like bigger cities, it's going to pick up that area. And so you can kind of explore different places, and you can also look up where you want to see Yik Yak. So if I want to look at my hometown, I can go look at my hometown, which has a really weak yak game. Just saying. A lot of the media revolving around Yik Yak kind of portrays it as a negative thing, and that there's just a lot of harassment, and that it really needs to be shut down. And the reason it's my unpopular opinion is because despite reading all of these negative articles about it, I actually do not have a problem with Yik Yak, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, and I enjoy using it. That's not to say that there's not negative things on there, and there's always going to be negative stuff on any social media. It's as far as the harassment goes, I think the reason people kind of think of it in a more negative aspect is because of the fact that it's so anonymous that you can write really mean things about one specific person and single them out, and no one will know who it is. But the thing to remember is that Yik Yak is not necessarily anonymous. Recently, near me, there was a little incident where a student put that they were going to blow up their school on the Yik Yak app, and of course that's absolutely wrong. You don't do that on any social media, as anonymous or not. And it only took a matter of a few hours before they went and arrested the person and figured out who it is. So contrary to the anonymous belief, Yik Yak administrators are very good about if there's a big threat going on to address the issue and find the person. That's one nice thing, is that they're actually monitoring this kind of activity, and so when negative stuff does happen, they can take it down if so many people give it the big thumbs down. And I've got to say, there's only been one instance in I think the 2 months that I have been kind of using Yik Yak where I've actually seen a single person singled out. And other than that, there really hasn't been too many negative comments towards specific people. But honestly, that is something that you don't need an anonymous app to do. Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, any other social medias are the exact same way. The only difference is that you can hide your identity on those too. But most of the time you post things and you're not even anonymous about it. So what's the difference between making a fake Twitter account and singling somebody out or writing negative things in this app? I think that most of the stuff is lighthearted on there. I don't think it's meant to be strictly to attack people. And there's just been so many negative articles about it that I felt like I needed to put in my opinion that maybe this really isn't as bad of an app as people are making it to be. It's a great outlet for negative things, like if you're pissed about something or if you're upset or whatever. But I noticed that, I guess specifically at my college, that everybody kind of comes together and tries to help each other. And there's people that will go on here and talk positively about each other and will leave little inspiring messages on there just as a little reminder, and it's great. And some of the stuff on there is just funny, and I would say about 80% of the yaks on my campus alone are involving squirrels, poop, going to the bathroom, roommate issues, and just random other campus happenings. Very seldomly do I read something that is very negative and harassing and they get downvoted, which is kind of like saying that you don't like something, and after a few different thumbs downs you end up getting rid of that comment anyway. Like, the administrators take it off for you and it just gets removed. Of course, you have to probably have some of the humor that people are posting, but overall, I honestly don't think it's a bad app, and I enjoy reading it, I enjoy using it, but obviously when people make threats and start singling people out, then it's completely uncalled for. Does it reflect negatively on our generation? Perhaps, but like I said before, go look at our other social medias and see if that's any better, honestly. We have become so plugged in with our generation that it's not uncommon anymore to write all of our feelings on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, wherever. And I'm just as guilty about it. I have written so many negative things on my social medias. I use Twitter as my outlet. It's because I'm human. Everybody does it, whether we want to admit it or not. We judge each other. We write negative things. This kind of harassment, bullying, it happens on just about every social media, and it's not uncommon for people to create fake accounts on these and to manipulate people using them. So that's my little spiel on the app Yik Yak. I want to know below what you guys think about the app, if you enjoy it, if you hate it, why, and give me your insight, because personally I think that this really isn't that big of a deal, and that I think medias are making it out to be way worse than it actually is. So leave your comments below, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see me every Tuesday and check out the rest of the Flurt vloggers this week. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Have a great rest of the week.